You've arrived. Finally.
Alrighty, and welcome back, and we're going to get right into it. We're talking about the real Blac Chyna. We're talking about Rob Kardashian and their little dispat and what it means for the show. Alright, so as some of you may already know, they got into it yesterday. Rob seems to not want her daughter Dream to be in the show, and she took to her Instagram. As you can see, we're going to go through that right now and give us the full details. She says, as executive producer of my show, it is unfortunate that Rob could not simply have an adult conversation with me, the mother of his child, Dream Kardashian, appearing on my show, The Real Blac Chyna. Had Rob contacted me directly rather than his attorney, Marty Singer, Rob would have learned about Dream participating in the show. She goes on to say, first and foremost, I would never allow her 2-year-old daughter to be subjected to long hours on the set. Also, the very real and intense drama that happened between my mother and I during filming of The Real Blac Chyna took place outside of the presence of my daughter. I would never allow my daughter to be present as me and my mom try to work through our many issues to reach peace in our relationship. Alright, so what she's talking about is this right here. Let's get into it.
Therapist. You know what you need? A therapist. Put that down, blow that smoke in my face. Be a real one for 1 minute.
What? It's you.
Okay, what might
It's you.
Back
It's
up.
fucking you.
Really?
It's you.
Okay, come back
It's
again.
fucking you. You're the problem. Get in my face.
Nobody took care of your ass but me. I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
5 days.
You put your hand in my face again, girl.
5 days.
You're gonna stretch your ass across this motherfucking kitchen. You better keep your motherfucking hands on my face.
5 days.
Don't touch me no more. You do it again, I'm gonna rock your world in this motherfucker.
So rock it.
Don't do that. Keep playing with me.
All right, bye.
Do it again, bitch. I'm gonna fuck
Get out
you
my
up.
house.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
I'm gone. I hate you. Both the ass, bitch. The fuck? Get me the fuck out of here.
Alright, so that's what she's talking about when it comes to her saying the intense drama that happened between my mother and I. That's exactly what she's talking about. Which I believe her. I doubt if Dream or any of the kids or the son, she has a son and a daughter, I doubt if any of them were around during the filming of this. And despite what Tokyo Tony, how she portrays herself on TV or how she acts on TV, I certainly don't think she would do that around her grandkids. And had her grandkids been in that area, I think she would have just I think she would have just walked away, but that's just merely my opinion. Alright, so she goes on to say again, had Rob directly contacted me to discuss, he would have learned that as the executive producer of my show, The Real Blac Chyna, I have the ability to control which scenes are included in the show. However, I also would have pointed out to Rob the hypocrisy of his family's insistence that Dream appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians in the family's desperate attempt to boost the dismal ratings for their stale and contrived show without my approval, including an entire desperate attempt to boost the dismal ratings for their stale and contrived show without my approval, including an entire scene being Dream's birthday party, again without my consent. Alright, so what she's talking about here is this.
I have balloons being delivered, cakes, everything for her.
I know Rob has this big birthday plan for Dream, but...
Alright, so this is pictures from that episode. That's Dream Kardashian right there. here's just a few pictures from that birthday party that was featured on the Kardashians. So, if you want, you can look up the episode on Hulu or something like that, where you can actually see it. It was the episode where they had the fire and, they were acting like Khloe was afraid for her life. Whatever, take it how you wanna. Alright, so then Chyna goes on to say, my show is about my life and my kids are a huge part of my life. It's really sad that everything I do to better myself or my family, the same people have something to say to stop it or hinder it. Gotta say, taking Blac Chyna's side on us, it does seem like, what makes it, why can't she do it? It's her daughter. She birthed her. She put up with the delivery process. She came out of her. Why can't she have a part of her life on her show? The Kardashians do it all the time. And just my opinion. Now I'm getting into my opinion. I'm not saying any of this stuff is fact, but I'm saying it's common sense, basically. It's just weird as hell. What would you do if you had a baby by a Kardashian and you had your own little show, you were making your own little way, and you wanted to put in the aspects of living, day by day, raising your children? I doubt if it's going to be anything like juicy detail-ish going into the show when it comes to the kids. I think it's just going to be her struggle as a mom and trying to be a mom in this entertainment world, in this world that it's a pretty harsh world. A lot of people don't know the lives that they lead or how they lead it. I for one think, because it's merely my opinion, the Kardashians seem to think they're the only ones that can do it. You know what I mean? But whatever. Alright, so now we're gonna go over to Rob's Instagram page and see if he's updated anything or has a response to this. Alright, so Rob Kardashian's Instagram page is Rob Kardashian official. Fudge it, why not? Okay, so oh look, it's Dreamy. No, this is Northy. Happy birthday, North. Alrighty, so there are some comments. So Dream can be on your nasty family show, but she can't be on her mother's show. The way you complain shows that you should have been a female. Oh wow, that was pretty harsh. Kardashians are her family. She should associate with them and not her ghetto black mom. Wow. If you were on my page, I would have deleted you. Wow. That's still her mom. No matter what you say, she birthed her. Rob seemed to think she was, the right one when he laid down with her. So that just says that right there. These comments just range on from different opinions to different opinions. There's no one fighting their mom on keeping up with the Kardashians either. Rob deserves to have a say in what Dream is subject to and involved in. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. Not everyone comes from a picture perfect family. Not everyone was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. A lot of these people like Blac Chyna, I'm sorry, but I gotta give it to Blac Chyna. She was not born with the silver spoon in her mouth. She wasn't born in Calabasas. She didn't grow up in the suburbs. She made the best that she could, and now look at her. She's living somewhere in Calabasas, making, a money some of us will never ever see. So, you gotta give it to this woman. This woman is a businesswoman. She obviously knows what she's doing because she's still where she's at. She's maintained where she's at. What a lot of people don't understand, and they just look into their lives and are like, oh my God, this money was thrown at them. Oh my God, this, that. No, it takes a lot of hard work. Even being like, let me explain it to you. It's like even being a YouTuber. Being a YouTuber is more than just saying, oh, hey guys, I'm on YouTube, I'm recording from my phone. No. YouTube takes, for people that are like really into YouTube, like myself and others, this work is very hard. You have to have the subjects to put out. You have to know how to deal with your equipment. You need to know the right microphones. For people that actually take it seriously, they actually schedule time out of their day like a job. YouTube is like a job. Like, to me, it's like a job. You have to know how to read contracts. You have to know if you're going to take it seriously. You have to know analytics. You have to know all this stuff, or you're going to be putting content on YouTube and getting paid the least for what you feel as though is quality work. I mean, the same goes in the entertainment industry. Blac Chyna didn't just, it's not like she's getting up, rolling over, sleeping with a man, and like, I mean, to each his own. But if that's what she does, that's not only what she does. She has to know finances. She has to know how to market herself. She has to know the trends before the trends even come out to stay relevant. So, I mean, for people to like downgrade her, this woman knows what she's doing. She's been to college. She didn't get where she got by being a dumb hoe, okay? Because I'm looking at these comments and it looks like, I mean, most of these people are bashing this woman, saying she's ghetto and things like that. But she has to know how to conduct herself business-wise to actually be where she's at, to drive the cars that she's driving, to do the things she's doing, to be able to bring her mom and her friends and put them all on and get them jobs and things of that sort. Blac Chyna is not stupid, by far. Just had to get that out, because I don't think a lot of people understand that. Sorry for having you up north while I was talking about that, but whatever. So and then he's coming out with then he comes out with half that's the name of his clothing line. And I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at his clothing line and I was just like in disgust. All right, so let's look at one of these commercials for his clothing line. Alright, so I don't know how his copyright is set up as far as music, so I'm not even going to play it. But getting back to this Blac Chyna, Rob Kardashian debacle, I call bull crap on it. I think that if it ever does go to court, or she has to go to court or anything, I don't think they're going to find a problem with her having Dream in her show. Only because she's already been on the Kardashians, and from what she's saying, she was never asked if, Dream could be on that episode with the birthday party. And I don't think that's the last time we're going to see Dream on the Kardashians. So, I mean, it's an oxymoron, because you had the Kardashians that have all these kids in it, and everybody's kids and their mama just pulling everyone into the Keeping Up with the Kardashian episodes, but no one else can have their own child, and it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the real Blac Chyna, the show that she has, I think it's going to be interesting. And then we already know that Wendy Williams may be on there. Her mom's going to be on there. I mean, this is actual reality TV. It is what it is. I think it's going to blow up. But that's just my opinion. I want to see how she parties. I want to see who she partying with. I want to know what nights are like in LA.
You've arrived.
Alright, so what do you think is going to happen? Do you think Dream is actually going to be in this show? Do you think Rob is going to actually be able to accomplish not having his daughter on the show? And even if you don't give a hell at all. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.